Hi, in this video we're going to take a look at the concept of adding fractions with different denominators, and we're going to look at this concept visually. So say we have a problem like this. We need to find the sum of 1/2 and 1/3. So what is 1/2 plus 1/3? Well, here we have 1/2 and here we have 1/3. So we're going to add those together. So we're going to combine them. If we look down here at this figure, imagine we take that 1/2 and we move it and combine it and add it with the 1/3. How much do we have? How much of this unit is now shaded? Well, just by looking at it visually, it's really hard to tell. How much is that exactly? I'm not sure. So what we're trying to do here, it's kind of like we were trying to add apples and oranges, 1/2 plus 1/3. It's not very easy to see clearly what the total is when we put those two together. So what we need to do is we need to think about 1/2 and 1/3 in a different way. So this 1/2 is actually, if we take this and we divide it, actually the same as 3/6. 1/2 is the same as 3/6. We're just cutting that 1/2 into smaller sized pieces, and now we have 3 pieces since we've divided it here and here. So we can see now that 1/2 is the same as 3/6. If we look at the 1/3, well, we could think about this in a different way as well. That 1/3, if we're thinking in terms of 6, that 1/3 is the same as 2/6. So now if we think about combining these two, the 1/2 and the 1/3, or 3/6 plus 2/6, now we're not trying to add apples and oranges anymore. Now we can add these two. 3/6 plus 2/6 gives us a total of 5/6. So essentially, our answer down here is 5/6. We can see we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is a visual example of what we're doing when we add fractions with different denominators. We'll take a look at the actual steps that we need to follow in order to do this process, but this video helps illustrate what does it look like. Why is it challenging to try to add 1/2 and 1/3? It's like trying to add apples and oranges, so we need to make them into something different. Grapefruit, perhaps. Here we're making 1/2 to 3/6. Those are equivalent fractions, and 1/3 equals 2/6. Those are equivalent fractions. So once we have them with a common denominator, we can combine them and then see that our total will be 5/6.